am very, very tired of the inactivity excuse. Very tired. Let's talk.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Listen, nobody told any fighter to be inactive. No one. I guarantee you there is a bum or two or three that you can fight to get a small payday and to get visibility and to stay active every couple of months. I guarantee you. Guaranteed. I promise you, you can fight 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year. You could do that. There's 12 months in a year. Why does every fighter need an 8-week training camp? For what reason? For what reason? Listen, man, I can understand Tyson Fury and Usyk needing 8 weeks. I get it. I can understand Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury needing 8 weeks. I can understand Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Usyk, Deontay Wilder needing 8 weeks. I can understand when you're on that level, if you're fighting fighters of that caliber, needing 8 weeks, because then you need to do your research, you need to do your homework, you need to train and prepare. I understand that. I get it. There is no reason to have an 8-week training camp against quadruple armadillo. There is absolutely no reason to have an 8-week training camp for Crouton Clayton. None. There is no reason to have an 8-week training camp for Rolly Romero. Absolutely none. No reason whatsoever. These guys are absolute trash. I can go through a litany of fighters. A litany. They're not good, but they're professionals. There is fighters right now who tell me about how they're inactive. Like Demetrius Andrade said he was inactive, and that's the reason why. That was his excuse on how he lost, because he was inactive. Bro, no one told you to be inactive. Bro, there was 7 or 8 Kunta Kinte, some Kizzy Reynolds, some Liam. There was a whole bunch of them you could have stayed active with, bro. You could have got one of those fights before you fought David Benavidez. You could have tested out 168, bro. Man, I respect Demetrius Andrade, bro. I do, but don't be giving me this inactivity excuse. Man, Errol Spence didn't say he's inactive. And he was inactive for just as long as the rest of y'all. Charlo didn't say, use an excuse of him not knocking out Jose Benavidez as inactive. I didn't see that. I didn't hear Jamal Charlo say the reason why I didn't stop that man because I was inactive. And if he did, I'll flame him. But I didn't hear it. I didn't hear that. No, bro. Y'all need to cut this shit out. You need to stop telling me the reason for this or the reason for that or because you were inactive, because nobody's telling you to be inactive. Nobody. No one. You can get you a bum or 2 or 3. Get you some. It's a payday. It puts light on eyes on you. And now the more people see you, the more they want to see you. Yeah, the more people see you, the more. That was Gary Russell's problem. The people you fighting once a year because it's a mandatory, bro. Because you just want to fight big names. Yeah, I'm not trying to fight, bro. Man, nobody trying to hear that, bro. Nobody's trying to hear that. And I rock with you, Gary. I do, bro. I rock with the whole blood. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. If we are a fan of a fighter, we want to be a fan. We want to see you. We want to see you get in there and do what you do great. If you have to do it against a bum, well, then you can say the reason why I did this because that dude won't fight me. And you just keep on going. You destroy the next one. You destroy the next one. You destroy the next one. The reason why I'm fighting this bum and that bum and this bum is because that dude and that dude and that dude won't fight me. That's what it should be. Let us talk about it positively or negatively. We're talking about it. Ain't nobody talking about Gary Russell, bro. No one. I'm just bringing him up now. The only reason why people even see Gary Russell because he's in my intro. Man, ain't nobody checking for that man, bro. And it's a shame because he's a phenomenal fighter. Talented beyond belief. Ain't nobody checking for him, though. Because of inactivity. And these fighters are inactive. And not just Gary. I mean to just say his name because I rock with Gary heavy, bro. I do. But, bro, this inactive... Bro, if you guys are saying that you're inactive and that's the reason why I'm losing, then don't be inactive. Who's forcing you to be inactive? Why is Keith Thurman inactive right now? For what reason? What reason? Because he's waiting on a big money payday? Okay, well, if you can't get a big money payday, then just get a payday. Get a payday, bro. If you can't get a big money one, just get a regular one. If you can't get the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 million, get you a couple $600,000, $700,000-$800,000 payday. Get you one of those. Keep getting those. Keep racking those up until people are like, man, one time back, man, Keith Thurman knocking people out. He back, man, because it's blatantly obvious that don't nobody care about fighting bums anymore, unless they hate you. If they hate you, then you can't fight bums. Then they're gonna criticize you for fighting bums. But if they don't care about you, then it don't matter who you fight. Or if they love you, then it don't matter who you fight. You can fight every single bum in the world and knock them all out. Nigga be like, man, Keith Thurman back. He knocking everybody out. One time is back. Look at this, man. All knockouts. He done fought 7 times, all knockouts. He back. And then you look at the combined resume of everybody that he fought, and it's like 9-54. Nobody's going to care, though, because he's getting all knockouts, talking shit and calling people out and blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to care. Bro, this inactivity excuse that you guys is using is your excuse. That's an excuse that you don't have to have because you don't need to be inactive. You can be extremely active, very active if you want to be. You can fight every other month if you want to. Yeah, if you want to, you can fight every other month. There is no rule, no regulation. There is nothing stopping any fighter from fighting every single month. Most of the fighters who are the top of the game right now did that when they started out their career. They were fighting every month. Every month. Every single month. Or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year. I'm either going to fight every month or I'm fighting 6, 7 times a year in the beginning of my career. Why stop that? Why? Why stop that? Listen, man, your boxing career is 10, 15 years. And that's pushing it. That's pushing it. At the peak level, 10, 15 years. Why can't you nickel and dime it? Why? Why be inactive at all? Activity is what's going to bring the sport of boxing back. Activity. Staying active brings the sport of boxing back. Man, I would pay pay-per-view to watch Deontay Wilder fight every other month. I'd pay $100 every other month without question. Every other month. I put it in my budget, bro. It'd be right alongside of my motherfucking rent and my car note. Wilder fight. I'd pay for it every other month. Every other month. If that man was fighting 6 times a year, I'd pay for it 6 times a year. It'd be my budget. I'm pretty sure people are saying the same thing about Tank Davis. The same thing about Devin Haney. The same thing about all y'all favorites. Whoever your favorite is. Errol Spence. The same thing. Y'all say y'all would do it. You would do it. So then there is absolutely no reason to be inactive. None. If you're injured, I got it. If you're injured, then cool. If you're an active fighter, if you're fighting the same way you was fighting in the beginning of your career, if you're fighting 6 times a year, 5 times a year, 4, even 4. Joseph Parker is fighting his 4th fight this year against Deontay Wilder. I give that man all the respect in the world for being active. I don't give him no respect for ducking Deontay Wilder in unification. That's a whole different story, but he's active. His name is staying out there. His name is buzzing. You keep your name out there by being active. You don't allow your name to fall to the wayside of every freaking card you're on it. Every one. You're building your resume. You're nickel and diamond, $500,000 bag here. $300,000 bag here. Maybe $1 million here. 500,000, 600,000 here. 400,000 there. That's nickel and diamond. You do that over the span of your career, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 super marquee fights. But you're going to have like 70 fucking fights. Like 70 fights, 70 times $400,000 is a lot of fucking money. That's a lot. Well, it won't be 70, of course, because you know that first 10 to 15, you only make $5,000. But you know, the more fights you get one of those marquees, you get a belt or some shit like, bro. There is no reason to be inactive unless you're injured. No reason. You start, what Devin is doing right now is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. In between a Lomachenko and a Regis, I wish he would have fought some bum. But he didn't. It is what it is. He fought Loma. He's about to fight Regis. All right. Now, what Devin is doing is what people want to do. All they want to fight in is marquee fights. All they want to fight in is top name fights. That's all they want, because now, if I have 10, 15 fights of 3, 4, 5, 6 million, yeah, that's a lot of fucking money with a lot of less wear and tear on my body versus the 70 fights over a 10-year span for 300,000. Yeah, over that 10-year span, I have 20 fights, 20, 30 fights over my, well, he already got half of that. Let's say I got 30 fights for the remaining 6 years, 7 years, 30 fights at $8, $9 million. Come on, bro. I'm set. That's generational wealth. That's generational wealth. But for some strange reason, either the boxers or the promoters are not thinking about this. Either the boxers or the promoters got it in their mind that, hey, I only need to fight once a year, twice a year, and that's it. Listen, man, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight right here in the beginning of the year. I'm gonna go out and buy these Bugattis and chains and necklaces and go on these trips to Dubai and do all this shit. And my money's gonna get low. And then at the end of the year, I'm gonna do another fight, jack my money back up, rinse, wash, repeat. Well, that has a shelf life, because when your boxing career is over with, if you didn't make smart investments, like Floyd Mayweather makes smart investments, if you didn't do any of that, bro, then that's it. If you don't got nothing recurring, bro, that's it, bro. That's it. You're going to be looking for exhibition fights, which makes me think, why is Floyd doing that? But whatever. You're going to be looking for those exhibitions to get you $1 million here, $500,000 there, fighting on the undercard against some guard dog or whatever the case may be for $250,000 there, $10,000, $20,000 there. Yeah, you can maximize your boxing career by being active versus inactive. So I'm done with that excuse, bro. Anybody telling me, oh man, I lost because I was inactive, I'm flaming you. I'm flaming you, bro, because no one told you to be inactive. You were inactive by choice. Because there's always a bum out there that wants to get in the ring and get a quick payday and potentially get knocked out. There's a bum out there that wants it. And most of y'all be fighting bums anyway, so y'all be cherry picking the bums you fight. Whatever. BFTB. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And I'm out.